All right, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to the KSG channel. So today, we got some heavy thunderstorms rolling in. Decided to start few minutes early. Storms don't look too bad. I decided to live stream anyways. Nothing's really in severe limits, except we might get some high winds and hail. It's kind of your average gusty thunderstorm, kind of about the best I could do to describe it. Um, Hold on, I'm trying to pull up the weather channel. Doing laundry? I don't think so. That's what we're looking at on the radar. So, I had lightning over my head a few minutes ago, so they're definitely rolling in very soon. I turned Go Live Together on just in case someone wants to join. They can. This is just standard procedure. So just kind of waiting for the storms to hit. You could hear some thunder and some I think it's raining a bit. I can't tell. Maybe I'll go off for a bit. Oh, not really any rain. I don't know if you guys noticed this, but the grass is turning green. So we might be mowing. They might be mowing very soon with the blue line. Really mowing natural grass and not just mulching leaves. When they go out to the backyard to see it, maybe or the back porch, maybe we can see because they are coming from the west, and that's the west back there. I'm pretty sure. Not too bad over here. You can see it's wet because it's been pretty much raining all morning. Not too much, to be honest. Thought it'd be dark, but I guess it's really not. Southeast lightning. Where's the southeast? Southeast would be southeast would be here or over here, right? Hello, Matthew. Those geese have been freaking annoying me all morning. They've been honking all freaking morning. So, oh, hope we get something happening here. Ooh, lightning! Felt that. All right, you guys back on the tripod so we can see uh just the where the storms are at. What? When did you just it's garbage day? Well, hurry up. Looks like around 5 p.m. I turned I turned Go Live Together on. So if you guys want to join, you can. I'm gonna put wide spectrum on so you guys can hear what's going on. Samsuck? Hell no. Ooh, you can hear the thunder though. It's definitely coming. I don't know why you're asking me to get a Samsung because Samsungs are total trash. Their agitation's all right, but build quality wise, it's worse than my GE, which is honestly sad. Yeah, it's about to get pretty nasty here in a few minutes. Crap, I don't have cellular data on this phone. Yep, 5:15. We're gonna be in this, and then another round around 6:30. Yeah, we're gonna get. But look at this. It's gonna snow at around 11 p.m. So we're gonna get some severe storms, and then it's gonna snow at around 11. It's gonna be freaking insane. Matthew just say hi and just leave. Like that's really annoying. I don't know why. That just really annoys me when someone says hi and just leaves. Like you might as well just not say anything. I don't know why that annoys me. It just does. Just don't ask questions. It annoys me. I don't know why. It just does. Ooh, that thunder is getting closer. I hear it. And by the way, the Poulon's over here. You must say hi to my Poulon, my beloved Poulon. He. Okay. Come on, where's all the storms at? And like nobody's here. Like seriously, like why is nobody here? Ooh, I heard. Did you see that? Some lightning there. Whoa, I saw that. Well, actually, I didn't see it, but I kind of felt it because I was looking at my phone. Because we got a special weather statement for strong thunderstorm. Strong thunderstorms will impact Kane and southwestern DuPage counties through 5:30 p.m. Tracking strong thunderstorms. Wind gusts up to 50 miles per hour and half-inch hail. Surface observations. Gusty winds can knock down tree limbs and blow around unsecure objects. Minor hail damage to vegetation is possible. And I got a low battery, so I'm going to plug my phone in real quick. Why is nobody joining this live stream? I got one person watching. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. Well, that's boring. You should be here watching the live stream. My neighbor's bringing out her garbage bins, of course, right before a storm happens. Yeah, Go Live Together has been on. Yeah, you want to join? Alright, I'll send you the link. Hold on. My mom's supposed to be going out to dinner, but thankfully these storms are going to hit, I think, before she goes out to dinner. Alright. I'm going to move you guys over here a little bit. Ooh, I saw that one. It's kind of hard to see the lightning on camera, though. Hello. These storms are boring.
Mm.
Well, I guess they're not even here yet, so I can't say that.
Mm. Yeah, true.
I hear the thunder, and I see the
So do I,
lightning.
Jesus.
Lightning and the thunder. That song sucks.
Yeah, I hate it too, Loki. It's annoying.
It's catchy, but it sucks.
Yeah.
That's what we're looking at right now. Looks like the worst of it is south of us. There's a tornado warning somewhere south. Excuse me, get this out of my face.
Casual weather in Illinois then, Jesus. It also kind of doesn't make sense, because you guys are like slap bang in the middle of... You guys are landlocked, aren't you? You've got states surrounding you, don't you?
Yeah.
That's why you do. So you're not like a coastal state at the edge of the USA, you're like in between a load of others. So how the fuck have you got that many storms going on?
Ooh,
So
I saw
weird.
that lightning.
Mm.
It's kind of hard to see some of the lightning on camera. Ooh, I saw that one.
Kind of is.
Because I think since this is a 30 FPS camera for the YouTube live streaming,
Yeah.
it doesn't catch the super quick bright flashes. It only catch like the cloud to ground strike. Hey, maybe we'll catch a cloud to ground strike.
I mean, once it gets darker, you'll definitely be able to see the flashes, especially the closer ones.
There's my neighbor, of course, taking out her garbage bins in the middle of a thunderstorm.
Because it's light as well outside, you won't be able to pick up that many.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, by the way, you guys must say hi to my master.
Fuck you mean? I'm right here, you know.
I'm joking. No, you're not my master. You're my daddy.
I can be both, you know.
Ooh, I get the best of both worlds.
Yeah, exactly.
God, 2 viewers had like freaking 20 last time we did the stream.
That's weird. Then again, is...
That's a little loud.
Jeez. It is like, I don't know. What is it, like 3 o'clock on a Wednesday?
4:57, get it right.
Alright, Jesus, I'm not good with fucking time zones. Give me a break. So it's like 5 o'clock on a Wednesday. So...
Oh, but you know what? This bad stuff is actually going to hit us because the storm's actually doing an upward spin like this.
Oh shit, yeah, you're cooked.
We only have a special weather statement. We don't have a severe thunderstorm warning.
That's impressive. Do you guys get like full-on emergency alert scenario? Emergency alert system?
Yep, for tornado warnings.
Yeah.
We had that in the last live stream. Me and Pony did. Whoa! I don't know if you guys saw that one. That was bright.
Oh shit.
That scared the shit out of me.
Typically, you can time how far away lightning is. By the flash and then the amount of seconds it takes.
It was like 2 seconds after the lightning that the thunder came.
I mean, the lightning struck like 600 feet away.
That's terrifying to think about. Ooh.
Oh, don't worry. At least it's not. At least it's not like 60, 70 foot away from your head.
Yeah, I think I would rather it close by than far away, in my opinion.
No, it'd be much better if it was further away.
I remember a storm back in 2023 where the lightning struck in my backyard.
Jeez.
Well, actually, it didn't. It struck in my backyard, but it struck in the on the power line, so the power went out right afterwards.
Kaboom. That's some very nice.
I think I have a video of that actually.
That's some rather nice high voltage fuse explosions right there. Big kaboom. Very big. Very big kaboom.
Oh yeah, I found the video.
I've literally just been cooking up the coolest washer adverts for like the past half an hour, 45 minutes. Shit.
Yeah, it struck that. Here, I can actually like.
Ouch. That is some rather hefty high voltage fuse booms. They are not easy. High voltage fuses are not easy to pop. Photonic induction will tell you that.
Jizz.
You'd like that.
You're right, I would.
Uh-huh.
I'm just a gay boy.
For real. You're just a fanboy. Don't mind him, guys. He's just a femboy.
Oh, actually, you can see that one. You can actually catch on the camera.
Oh shit!
Because it's getting closer. I think the strikes are getting brighter, so you might be able to see them better now.
Oh yeah.
Do I have a girlfriend? Yeah. I have a boyfriend, and he's right there.
Sup, boys?
Do you have a girl? You're just whoa!
Oh shit! Yeah.
It was flashing like this, and went boom. That is shaking the garage door.
Bro, what?
You're just the thing I was trying to say. You're just asking if I have a girlfriend, so you can try to get with me. That's the only thing I can think of.
That's hilarious.
Ooh, did you see that one?
No, I'm not keeping a good attention span. Probably because I didn't sleep last night at all. Pulled an all-nighter.
This lightning is like constant now.
It's very electrified. I'll give it that. Jeez.
Oops, severe thunderstorm warning.
Uh-oh.
70 miles per hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail.
Jeez.
I swear, every thunderstorm we get here is severe. Like, no joke. I hear sirens. Oh no, that's not ambulance sirens. Never mind. I got scared there for a second.
Honestly, it doesn't really surprise me because Illinois seems to be one of them places that just rains constantly.
Raining out.
Jesus. I can fucking hear it and all. Wow. Oh shit. I'm turning my volume down slightly.
Oh, there's geese. The geese are running away. Or they're flying away. Yeah, they're running in the air.
Yo, what's up, my boy?
I
Yo,
wait.
bro, what do you think to those ads that I sent you on Discord, bro?
Whoa.
Hell yeah. Yeah, it's understandable, Sean. We all do. Don't worry, you're not the only one, man.
Here comes the wind.
Oh, fuck. It's raining the hell now.
I ain't scared.
Kieran's falling asleep.
That's
Nah,
funny
bro.
how you think of falling asleep when there's loud ass thunder going on right now. I don't think
I'm
anyone
dead
sleeps
ass
good.
gonna fall asleep. Sleep, gang. EP gang. I'm just EP. Loki.
Hey, my neighbor got.
Huh? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Hmm. Was that the one that you had the really awkward conversation with? I swear it was. No, when you were on the scooter and it died. Cool.
I was tempted to get my pool on and drive down like to the bottom of the driveway, but I just realized it's probably gonna stall and I'm gonna be stuck at the bottom of the driveway.
Yeah, no, not a good idea.
This garage smells like straight ass, and I have no idea why.
Hmm? What?
Can't hear you. The
Which?
brick. I can't hear you. The thunder's too loud. It's like the GE
What's
taking off over here.
what smells like ass?
The garage.
Huh, interesting. They'll get overtaken by the scent, by the smell of ozone. Don't worry. Hell yeah, dude.
Ooh.
Yeah, shit, I saw that one. Tell you what.
Seems like most of the lighting's over here, so I'll point it this way.
void.
Oh,
Real
never mind. Over here.
Yeah.
I swear it's gonna be over there, and I'm gonna point it that way, and it's gonna be over there. The storm's trying to juke me over here.
Bro is slowly becoming Wade. The abyss.
Hey, yo.
Brother is slowly becoming a Wade. I'm in full support of bro. For real.
No, there's landing over here now. Shit, it's over here. God damn it. Fuck this. I'm just gonna stay. Just keep it here.
Just keep it in the middle. You'll get it from both sides. You technically have a 270-degree field of vision, technically. And then you've got a near
Did you see that one?
360-degree loop of hearing. Yeah, I saw that one.
Alright, where are the storms at now? Let's check the radar.
Bruh. I'll put my phone on DMD.
See, I told you. It was doing an upward spin. We're in that same cell that I saw earlier.
Yeah.
It's
It's
not
crazy,
even
though.
that's not even the worst of it. Whoa!
Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. It took about 5 seconds, which means the storm is about 1,500 feet away.
My hip hurts.
Hmm? Oh, shit. There's still a hell of a lot of thunder. Jeez.
Lightning and the thunder.
Fuck's sake, I'm struggling to keep my eyes open at this point. Jeez, I really am tired.
And go to sleep. Oh, I didn't even see this.
Oh, shit.
No, I didn't. Look at this. Look at these clouds over here.
Oh, yeah, you're cooked. Probably, I don't know.
Those geese are still over there.
They're
The
just
geese are just like, oh, nice weather, huh? What is the clouds like over here? Yeah, see, it's right over here. Oh, here comes the wind. Look at this wind right here.
Oh, shit.
If you're tired, then go to sleep. You don't have to be here.
I'm going to...
I'm going EP mode. Jesus Christ, look how dark it is now.
Jeez.
Where did this come from?
If I end up hopping off and then immediately waking the fuck back up, then I'll hop straight back in. But if I end up going to sleep, then I'd probably just won't come. Well, obviously not come back. So either way.
Meat. Quack.
Alright, I'm gonna hop off. See you soon, okay?
Okay.
Love you.
Love you too.
Good night, honey.
Good night. Have a good sleep.
Good night. You too. Later. Love you.
Love you too. Yeah, these storms are getting a little freaky, huh? All right, I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna go inside real quick. Oh crap! Here comes the wind. Look at that! It went from super dark to super bright in like a matter of seconds. I mean, technically, you could join the live. Yeah, it went from super dark to super light. Just a matter of seconds. It's pretty interesting. That branch is definitely going to go. Something's cracking. I hear it. Oh, we're flooding over here. Oh gosh. It's getting a little windy. I just send you a go live together link through Discord. Wow. Now the rain's coming out. Now we got some wind. Wow. Pretty interesting storm. It's not too bad. Catching some interesting lightning strikes and some thunder. Where you at in northern Illinois? Because there's someone made a group chat yesterday called the Diddlers. I don't know. So it's someone from a guy named Anonymous or something. He like freaking made a group chat called the Diddlers, and that had you, Matthew, some other person, and me in there or something like that. When there's rain. There's Thunder. Here, hold on. Let me send you the Go Live Together link through Discord, and make sure you're on a mobile device. Make sure you're on a mobile device, and then Jesus Christ, Jesus. Yeah, make sure you're on a mobile device, and then let me send you the Go Live Together link. Make sure you're on a mobile device and click that link. That makes you jump out of your bed. See how I feel when I'm like in real life experiencing the storm. Hey, what's up, Sean?
Good. And, this is the first time me ever doing this, so
Yeah.
I was gonna say thunderstorms like this aren't too common out here in California. It only is like this during monsoon season in the summer months towards the very end.
Oh.
Um, so I was gonna say, so you're basically not too far from like the Chicago area.
Yeah. Oh, it's hailing.
Jeez.
Very, very small hail, but it is hailing.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I mean, I don't know how my voice sounds, but it probably sounds a lot different because I rarely ever talk in
Yeah.
videos or anything like that. I mean, I just like to get straight to the point because I don't, there's no reason to bore people with the sales pitch.
Yeah, I understand.
Um, yeah, I was gonna say, I mean, like I said, I haven't been desperate for subscribers, but the problem is that, as I say, ever since the timer died on my Whirlpool, it's just been nothing but it. I've basically been through the ringer with it, and the problem is that I mean, I haven't, invested a whole lot, but it's just I just feel that I don't know. It's just been one headache after another with that machine because it literally I don't know.
Oh. I don't know if you guys can see this, but there's hailing. Very, very small hail, but it's there. And those geese are still over there, like nothing's happening.
Don't think I've ever seen geese out here.
You know, well, these geese are straight from Canada and angry and grumpy as usual. Let me just put my phone here.
Um, so I was gonna say that Black and Decker portable machine you have, I think it's a similar capacity to my Kenmore portable.
Oh, really?
I think it's about a 5 pound capacity or so.
Hmm.
I know it's a third smaller than my Whirlpool because my Whirlpool is about 8 to 9 pounds of capacity. And I think you mentioned a long time ago you had a Kenmore 80 series direct drive or something.
Yeah, that was like, I don't know, like 13 years ago, probably.
It stinks that it died. I mean, it was fixable, but it's just some people just like to stick their head in the sand, and when it conks out, they just like to get something new.
Yeah, I actually tried telling my grandma that could be fixed because I knew something about washers back then. But who's gonna listen to a 5-year-old? You know, like people are gonna say, like, what do you know? You know?
I mean, the thing, but as I say, the thing with whirlpool machines is they were easily fixable, but the sad thing is they didn't stand the tests of time that well because, as I say, basically the whirlpool belt drives had a full height center post, and they went in the later 70s. They went to a short height center post, and the problem with that is if the center post seals would go bad, it would leak water, and if water made its way to the transmission, it would just create this big mess. And this one guy on this one forum on automaticwasher.org, he said it would spill its guts. Basically, it would just puke its oil and make a big mess.
Oh wow.
And the direct drives, I think, could have had a similar tendency because they pretty much, use the short center post and the same bearings and seals.
Looks like we're gonna get our third round of storms here in a second.
Gee, they should just send that water out here to California.
Yeah.
We're always in a drought out west.
It's only like mid-March and the grass is already green, so you can tell it's spring. Literally, like a couple days ago, the grass was still like yellow and stuff. It was completely
Yeah.
dormant, and like a couple days ago, or like yesterday, it randomly just turned green.
I was gonna say, I mean, every grass is pretty much always green out west here. It never gets really freezing out here. It's always pretty much warm.
Yeah.
So basically, what I'm trying to do with my whirlpools is that I'm not certain if you know who Scamp Hair is, but basically, I'm buying consoles off of a Mark 18 set he parted out. Then I'm gonna transplant those onto my whirlpool so I can basically make videos of them again in the future. He even pulled the wiring harness off of them, so all I have to do is just transfer it on and recalibrate the water level selector switch, then just find a way to mount the console on it, and boom, it's going to be all fixed. I was going to say when I was watching your live of you browsing Facebook Marketplace, I saw a few Kenmore belt drives for sale.
Oh, really?
An easy way to tell if it's a belt drive or not is they're really wide. They're 29 inches wide, just like the dryer.
Oh. Oh, and then the direct drives are 27 inches wide.
I believe so, yes. It's funny, some of my age would have, you'd think some of my age would have more experience with the direct drives, but I have more experience with the belt drives, apparently, because that's all I've had come through.
I want to get like an older belt drive, but there's like not some. They're like in my area, but they're also far away, like 30, 40 minutes away.
I mean, they're still out there, but one thing I will say, though, if you do get one, don't be surprised if it needs a new pump or things like that, because the pumps on those belt drives had a tendency of going out every 10 years, at least in the later years. But the one my 63 uses, you can disassemble the pump, and there's also a little oil wick on it that you can add a drop or two of oil to make it last a long time.
Interesting.
But weirdly enough, the most durable pumps ever made on any automatic washer are the ones Maytag used, because my Maytag 606 and 806, the pumps are both original to them, and I haven't had to do anything to them at all. I mean, they're literally like cockroaches. You can't kill them.
Interesting.
And if you're wondering about that one time I mentioned in that one live stream of my Maytag DE806 drying those 3 blankets in 30 minutes time, basically how the halo heat works is the heating element's at the very front of the cabinet, and the lint screen's in the very back of it. So basically everything's surrounded by a circle of heat and is always in the airstream, and surprisingly it dries things fairly quickly with a lower wattage element. It's because items are always in the airstream because it's a 360-degree air inlet. And you would think the gas versions would be faster, but they're only 18,000 BTUs, and it's kind of a Rube Goldberg setup. It's not really a true halo feet design. It's just kind of just something Maytag threw together for people who did not have a hookup for an electric dryer. So,
Yeah, when Matthew comes up here in April, I plan to also get a Maytag orbital, probably an MAT-12 or something like that.
actually, believe it or not, I actually technically grew up one for a brief time in the 2000s before the Maytag Dependable Care was left behind when I moved in 06. So, but the funny thing is, all Maytags basically made from 1966 to 2006 all have that distinct sound when they're spinning.
Yes, I do live in Illinois. So wait, were like all like were the Maytags like from the 60s all the way to 2006? Were they all like built almost the same? Like
They were all built the same, with the exception of the orbital. Orbital. I mean, there's a few subtle differences. I mean, sometime in the 90s they made the opening to the tub bigger, but that was pretty much it. They all take the same drive motor, pump, belt, water inlet valve, and a few other odds and ends, but they pretty much are all interchangeable with each other.
Huh.
I'm just gonna say I feel like the Maytags with the Pitman transmission are a lot more gentler because the agitator strokes are a lot more slower, and it pulls things down, towards the bottom easier without a dual action agitator because of the longer stroke. And surprisingly, with those with the Maytag Pitman transmissions, if your stuff isn't dirty, you only need to wash for like 3 to 5 minutes for lightly soiled items. But with the orbitals, I'm not sure because the agitator stroke is not, doesn't have as much torque, so it can't pull things down.
The orbitals remind me of the Whirlpool circulators, like they kind of just like scrape like stains off or something like that.
Oh yeah, the direct drive circulator.
Yeah.
The direct drive circulator works fine, but you have to load the machine just right for things to be pulled down effectively. I know with the belt drive circulators, those things will pull things down no matter what.
All right, let's see.
And if you're wondering about the difference between the standard circulator, the black bakelite circulator, and the super circulator has the veins stick out more in the circulator. It doesn't from the base. You would have to, maybe it might do a side-by-side comparison to clear up confusion someday in the future. As I say, what the hottest dryer that was ever made?
The hottest dryer?
I mean, the hottest dryer ever made, it was the Westinghouse slant foam dryers. Those things got over to 200 degrees while in normal operation.
Oh, Jesus.
Some of them got up to 260 degrees. And basically,
doesn't that burn your clothes, though?
Well, it was a lot different back in the 50s. But as I say, basically how it worked is it would rocket up to that temperature, then would just shut off because they figured if, all the water was boiled out, there couldn't be any more left. And the thing is, there was no cool down or nothing, so when it shut off, the stuff was still hot just waiting there to scorch your hands. I know the Whirlpool dryers of the 50s with the 37,000 BTU burners, those got hot, but since the temperature was dictated by the thermostat, it just got up to temperature quickly and just shut it. It would cycle the heat off until the thermostat was satisfied to come back on.
Huh.
It must rain a lot in Illinois.
Doesn't rain much during the summer. We had a pretty bad drought here last summer.
Say droughts, I mean, people think a few weeks of no rain out east is a drought. I mean, drought out here is literally no rain for months.
I mean, last summer it would rain, but like it was only like a light rain, like for like 15 minutes at a time, and then it would stop. It would stop raining for like 3 or 4 weeks. So the grass was like yellow. It was terrible. It was crunchy.
When I was visiting my friend in Tyler, North Carolina, GSO Hoover, back in 2019, I went there and it was weird having it rain during the summer because where I live out here in California, it doesn't rain during the summer much at all. And GSO Hoover's the one in North Carolina who has a massive washer collection along with vacuums. He mostly collects the older stuff. I have some older vacuums in my collection, mainly Kirby's, but that's about it.
I'm gonna try to get some older vacuums soon. I've been mostly wanting to expand my washers in the laundry room. That's what I'm trying to focus on right now.
Yeah. I mean, I was gonna say if you get in touch with GSO Hoover down in North Carolina, you and Matthew might be invited to a wash-in. Because I was invited back in 2019 and went. So if you're wondering what I was referring to direct air vacuums, those are the ones where you turn on and the bag inflates when you turn it on. And it has the fan near the brush roll.
Oh so it's I got this Oric XL in 2021. Does it have a director thing because the bag inflates when I turn it on?
Yeah, it is a direct air vacuum.
Oh, okay.
Anything like an old Eureka, an old Hoover, or anything like that is a direct air vacuum.
Huh.
But the reason why they get a bad reputation is because people just vacuum up coins and it breaks the fan, then you have to replace it.
Huh.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know what time it is over in England, but Matthew's probably just ready to probably just hit the hay because it's late there.
Yeah. I think he said he pulled an all-nighter too.
Looks like I see some van across the street.
Oh, I think he might be picking up something.
So annoying when people stop in front of the house. I just feel like people, I don't know.
Yeah, he's just looking at stuff at the on the side of the road since it's garbage day. Scrappers are out. People picking up anything that they could use.
Wonder what he's picking up.
Looks like some sort of wooden like pallets or something, or like a box or something. I don't know.
Oh, it's probably someone who picks up that stuff and repurposes it for something.
Oh.
Surprisingly, you can use that wood to make something.
Interesting.
But I will say though, if you do find a Maytag 806 set in your area, I would snatch it up because I literally was in search of one for over 5 years and finally got one back in 23, technically.
Huh.
But one thing I will say, if you ever do acquire those Maytag Halo V drives, you have to be very careful with when, checking your pockets for coins, because since the heating element's right at the front of the drum, items can fall onto it and short it out.
Yeah.
And they're also very persnickety with long duct runs.
I thought we were getting the third round of storms, but let's see what's the radar look like here.
I have to say, apologize if I was, debating about spray rinses and machines a long time ago.
No, don't worry about it.
Well, actually, the whole reason why Whirlpool had had about the spray rinses that were about 7 seconds each on the belt drives, because the pump can only pump out the water so fast enough. And it were to be one continuous spray rinse, it would basically the machine would be waterlogged and couldn't pump out the water fast enough, and just wouldn't be good for the spin clutch.
Hmm.
And also, in the early days of those belt drive machines, people use soap and not detergent, so you would generate a lot of suds.
Oh.
As I say, technically, the very first Kenmore belt drive machine was made all the way back in 1947, and was a bolt down machine. It had to be bolted down to a concrete floor.
Oh. Interesting.
I think on Agiflow on YouTube, if you're subscribed to him, he has a video of one at some appliance shop outside somewhere in New Jersey. It sort of looks like a wringer machine, but it's not.
There's that van again. He's definitely seeing if there's any more stuff he can pick up.
Or just probably just going around the block to be sure.
Yeah.
As I say, ironically, it was trash day out here where I live in my neighborhood.
Oh, it's trash day for you too?
Yes, but we have the ones that you roll to the street, then they just pick it up, because if you set anything outside, they don't pick it up.
Oh, okay.
So if you set your furniture out there, good luck, they won't pick it up. You have to call the bulk pickup, so they'll take it away.
They'll usually pick up stuff here, but it has to be like the size of like a chair. They won't pick up like big furniture like sofas and stuff. You have to like call a separate waste pickup.
That might explain why some of the older machines are still out here where I live, because they just don't pick that stuff up out here. Unless that the scrappers get it.
Well, yeah, that's one anomaly. You can leave like sofas and like furniture and stuff like out there, but the trash guys won't pick it up. But you're kind of just relying on the other people to pick it up for their like own use, repurposing it or restoring it, whatever, use it for scrap.
It's pretty much the same story out here where I live. But one of the reason why I like my Maytag 806 is you can do the gentle wash of fast spin combination.
Oh, interesting.
As I say, Whirlpool for whatever reason was really stingy with options. You could not get that, those features unless if you got a very high end machines. Even then, they were kind of, very, they were very stingy about it. Versus Maytag. They pretty much were straightforward with the models in their lineup. There was basically the 106, the 206, and the 407, the 806, and there was no. Let me rephrase. There was the A106, A206, A407, which is basically a large capacity fabric-matic, which is a one-speed, which would have intermittent agitation and delicate. There was the 606, 806, and in the early 70s, there was the 906 push buttons. And that was all the machines Maytag had in their lineup. And if you were to look at all the machines Whirlpool had in their lineup, they had so many, it was hard to keep track. Plus, Maytag never really made drastic changes between 1966 and 1980. Don't you guys have cicadas out in Illinois?
Yeah.
I think I may have heard some out here, but it's been a long time.
The cicadas don't come out here till like May and stuff. God, it's still March. We had like an 80 degree and like a few days ago. It's insane.
As I say, it's 80 degrees out where I'm at.
It is a whopping 39 degrees out right now.
Dang.
That's March, Illinois weather. It goes up, goes down, and then it's actually gonna snow tonight. That's what happened with the last storms too. The ones that I watched from a pony, we had severe storms and then it snowed overnight.
Yeah, the thing I don't like about the Midwest is all the salt they put on the roads.
Yeah.
If you're wondering why I like older vehicles, is because I just never like the way newer vehicles look. They all look the same. Plus, you can't fix them easily by yourself. And if you do, you have to have literally thousands of dollars worth of equipment to do so.
Yeah, true.
And if you're wondering about, safety, well, everything's kind of all relative. I mean, back then, cars had seatbelts, but if you looked out the windows, there were huge windows and there wasn't these chunky pillars that obstructed your view. I mean, today's vehicles, the pillars are so chunky, it can conceal entire vehicles and pedestrians, which to me is kind of dangerous.
Huh. Interesting.
And many people in the future might say the same thing about today's vehicles, how they were just, how there was few blind spots. I mean, everything's all relative if you think about it. And didn't you have an issue with your riding mower, how it was stalling and cutting out?
Oh yeah, this one right here.
Yeah, I think it was that one.
The thing is, my old mower had the same problem. I think it's just because it's gravity fed, and since there's not a lot of fuel in there, it's not able to suck all the fuel out of the tank as easily.
Yeah, that's basically a fuel starvation problem.
Because you could hear it in the what do you call it? That one video, it dies down and then it revs back up.
Basically, what was happening, it was basically had fuel starvation and it was leaning out, which was causing that.
Yeah.
A fuel starvation can either be caused by too low of a fuel level or a collapsed fuel line or a restricted fuel filter or some restrictions somewhere in the carburetor, I think.
The thing is, it runs pretty good when the tank is full. So I'm just thinking it was probably fuel level. Because
Yeah,
he
and
did change. Because the before this mower was delivered, he did change the fuel filter.
yeah, it's probably, as I say, is it fuel injected or does it have a carburetor?
It's got a carburetor. I can't see. It's right here.
Yeah, I was gonna say it. I mean, I don't, as this way, well, the difference between a carburetor on that versus a vehicle that has one, an older one, is it has an accelerator pump. Basically, you hit it once, and basically it sends a little dollop of fuel down the carburetor, and then it closes the choke and sets the high idle. But since this is an old style carburetor, you have to pull the choke out.
Yeah. This one does have the choke. This is full throttle, and then you push all the way up to the choke. And then once it starts, you just pull it down.
Yeah, they probably, they probably built that into the throttle linkage for because of the EPA requirements, so you're not running it rich all the time.
Yeah.
And I think you mentioned you had a backfire on you a couple times.
Yeah.
Ever had it where it diesels or runs on, or no?
Diesel?
Well, it's called dieseling. What happens is basically in the top of the cylinder, carbon builds up. And basically, if the engine gets warm, it glows hot, and when you shut it off, it will continue running, so to speak. It will be sputtering, and coughing, and do all kinds of sort of wonky stuff.
Huh.
If you
Not
looked
too
up
sure
a
about that.
if you looked up a video of dieseling, you'll see what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I'll look that up later.
And I'm just trying to be careful about talking about certain stuff because this is live after all.
Yeah.
As I say, I think you mentioned you've been to automatic washer a couple times.
Yeah, a couple times.
I've been on the forum for about 7 years, but if there's nothing interesting, I don't bother posting because there's some people on the site who post just for the sake of doing so, and it's just nothing but drama and such. That guy Jerome Davis does the same thing; he just posts for the sake of doing so.
Huh.
I was to say, what dryer did you have before the Whirlpool?
It was Maytag Bravos. I don't know what I had before the Bravos though.
Maytag Bravos weren't good machines.
And then we
As
just
is,
went with the Whirlpool brand because the Whirlpool dryer is pretty much the same as the Bravo. It's just not electronically controlled.
honestly, I think it's better just to have the basic model because the ones with the electronic controls are just, to me, are just too complicated. Plus, it increases the chance of something going wrong.
Yeah.
And I think you mentioned you always use time drying on that dryer.
Yeah.
Have you ever used the auto dry before, or just timed specifically?
I've used the auto dry before. I usually use on like heavier loads, but I use the time dry for smaller loads.
I pretty much only use the auto dry on my Maytag, except if I'm drying large blankets, because since it's such a small drum, uh, it it items don't really have. I don't know. It's just awkward loads. I only use time drying because if the load's too large, it won't satisfy the cycling terms, and it will just literally just run and run forever.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you think a drum that small would struggle to keep up, but the thing is that the drum, if you're drying, certain types of bedspreads, they don't really ball up per se. And this one person on automatic washers said they dry their large comforters in, and they said in over an hour later everything's all dried to completion. Because again, everything is surrounded by a uniform circle of heat, so everything's always in the airstream, regardless.
Huh, interesting.
I mean, I think Matthew has a similar-ish dryer, but it's a Hoover. I think I might go in a little bit because I have things I have to do outside, so.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna go in a bit too.
Doesn't
Doesn't seem like the rest of the storms are really as interesting as the first two. It's kind of just
funny.
raining
It's like
now.
it's funny you get the severe warning, severe thunderstorm running, and it's just completely anticlimactic. It's just rain.
I think the most of the warning area, we were just like in the warning area, but most of the warning area was south of us.
Yeah. Crazy as this sounds, I've never heard a siren go off before in terms of for weather.
Really?
Well, then again, I'm out here in California where we don't have severe weather events, so it's extremely rare.
Yeah. Severe weather is extremely common here, unfortunately. Most storms we get is usually severe warned, which is honestly kind of interesting.
I was gonna say the only severe weather event we had out here in California was back in January when we get the Santa Ana winds, and the winds are basically blowing at 100 miles an hour.
Jesus.
And as I say, that's the reason why all those homes burned down in the Palisades.
I've experienced 100 miles an hour winds here because of a bad storm we had back in 2020, but that's the only time I've experienced it.
Yeah, it must be scary when that happens because you don't know if it's going to become a tornado.
The thing is, during that storm, we had a tornado warning, but it was only rotation.
Oh. For whatever reason, tornadoes just aren't a thing out west here.
Yeah.
It seems to be a thing that happens in the Midwest and out east.
You guys just don't really get the ingredients to really spawn tornadoes. Like, you're not like. It's hard. Like Tornado Alley, it's like freaking in the middle. You get the moist air, the dry air, the cold air, kind of mixes together, and then you get a tornado, and then it heads up towards my area. But you guys don't really get those ingredients, to be honest.
No, I was just say there have been a few that have happened out here, but they were just extremely small. It was basically very brief, and that was it. It was over.
Yeah.
It's just not something that happens out here.
Yeah, you guys don't get really the EF5s or anything, right?
No. But one thing we do get is wildfires and earthquakes.
Yeah. We actually once had an earthquake here. It was a very long time ago, but it was like a 2.8 magnitude earthquake. Not super major, but like.
I was going to say the crazy thing is there are fault lines out east, but they're dormant. They're not active.
Yeah.
But I was going to say, people are always saying that we're overdue for a big one out here, but the earthquake that's really overdue is up in the Pacific Northwest because though they have the subduction faults, and those are the ones that get up to 9.0 on the Richter scale. I was going to say, if you can't find a Maytag orbital, I would keep an eye out for a Maytag Pitman or a Kenmore belt drive if you can.
Okay.
It doesn't matter if it's a full size or a compact. They're fun machines either way.
Yeah.
The thing about those full size ones is they weigh, some of them, if they have the large tubs in them, they weigh at least 200 pounds, if not more.
Matthew can lift like 300 pounds. So when Matthew's here, he could definitely help me with that.
Yeah, but like I say, if you do get a Kenmore belt drive, don't be surprised if it has issues with the pump or it just needs, has issues with the outer tub because for whatever reason they had a tendency of rusting.
Is it possible to get a new pump for the belt drives?
You can find ones new on eBay, but you can't just walk down to your local appliance store and they probably won't have one.
Oh, okay.
And one thing from my experience with the, belt drives is everyone has their own preferences of detergent they use, but the only detergent I'll use them at Whirlpool from now on is the Tide powder detergent because I've heard that any other detergent will gum up and will rot out that center post or the outer tub, and once that happens, it's game over.
Oh, okay.
I mean the Arm & Hammer works great, but the problem is that the center post, if you only do cold water or use not good detergent, it basically builds up and it holds moisture, then it rots things out.
So I should basically use hot water or something like that?
Usually warm or hot water and higher end detergent like Tide, Gain, or Ariel detergent. I wouldn't use anything else outside of that.
Okay.
I mean, it's just more. I'm just it's from my just sharing my experience because it would be real unfortunate if you got a belt drive and it just became a major headache.
Yeah.
And also, don't be surprised if you come across one that has bad center post bearings. I mean, it takes a lot to. It takes quite a bit, to get everything up to snuff. But once it is, they'll run for quite a while.
Okay. Because what I'm trying to do is I'm thinking about getting a Maytag Orbital or with the Orbital or Pitman, a Kenmore direct drive, maybe a belt drive if I could find one, but probably just a direct drive. And I'm hopefully gonna replace a GE with a bigger capacity like LG or something, and I'll have like more because the LGs are more reliable than a GE, so I can get more reliable machines down there.
Have you had issues with the GE or no?
I've repaired it 3 times in the time that I've had it. So
Yeah, I was just say I'm saying a Maytag Pitman would probably be the most reliable machine. The capacity may not be the biggest, but they'll just run and run forever. It seems.
yeah.
I'm probably gonna have to get going because it's probably almost 5 o'clock here and stuff. But from my experience, sometimes having a larger capacity machine is kind of redundant because I pretty much separate everything. By the time you're done separating everything, it's just a big enough load for the machine, if you will, or just the tub's just big enough.
Yeah. All right, I'll probably be in this live stream too. So it was nice having you on here.
Yeah, it was not. I was to say it's just. I don't know. It's just. My life's been kind of in disarray because of things that have happened behind the scenes, not in a bad way, just because of the holidays and stuff.
Oh, okay.
And hopefully, I can make some more videos on my whirlpools in the future, but it just depends on if I'm able to get everything all ironed out, so to speak.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyways, I'm gonna hop off because it's about 5 o'clock.
Okay.
I'll probably join sometime again in the future.
All right. Well, nice having you on here. Have a good day.
You too, Kiernan.
All right. See ya.
See ya.
All right, guys. So that's gonna be the end of this live stream because this third round of storms is not really as interesting as the first and second. Yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. If you guys did, like, subscribe, sure as always, and we'll see you guys in the next one.